John Blanchette, who covers the Gonzaga Bulldogs for the Spokesman-Review. He couldn't join us by video chat today, so I'm going to give him a call right now. All right, John, well, thank you so much for joining me. And coming off of a very successful season, the Gonzaga Bulldogs making it to the Elite Eight and giving the eventual national champions a run. What do you think they can continue from last season?
There's obviously some great things to continue to build with. They return their front line intact. Their big front three of Kyle Wiltjer, Shemek Karnowski, and Demontis Sabonis. Those guys obviously are the centerpiece of a very good team. Whether they get back to the Elite Eight or a level like that obviously depends on the development of a very young guard line.
Could you talk a little bit about Kevin Pangos' legacy, what it will become, and then who specifically, if anyone, can attempt to fill his shoes?
Well, Kevin was just so steady and so solid and even keel. But I think one of his legacies here is that as the talent level has grown at Gonzaga, and they're getting some really elite players. What Kevin did was kind of keep those talented guys grounded. I think he was a great example as far as his work ethic, getting in the gym, and keeping guys focused. I think he did a great job of that last year. That's the kind of thing that the Zags will miss this year. They've got some very good young guards with great potential, great talent. People didn't really see what Josh Perkins could do last year because of the broken jaw he sustained early in the season. But he's a very, very talented player.
And then Kyle Wiltjer, I was amazed to see how much he had bulked up in that off-season coming into last year. What do you envision, or what are you seeing there as far as his development this summer?
Well, I think there's probably on a similar path. I don't think you're going to see the huge gain that you saw last year simply because he had the redshirt year to accomplish that. I think you're going to see continued growth. I think Kyle has pro aspirations, and I think he's put in the work, and is putting in the work on his game to try and maybe make a better impression on scouts and coaches at the pro level.
And who are some of the incoming freshmen?
Well, there aren't really no incoming freshmen.
Okay.
That's the thing about this Gonzaga team. They did redshirt young guard Brian Alberts, the only one of the new guards last year who didn't play because there simply wasn't enough room. Their recruiting class, the freshman was one player, Jesse Wade, who's going on an LDS mission for 2 years, so they won't see him for a couple of years. So there aren't any new faces. They'll be playing with only 9 scholarship athletes at this point. But I also think you're going to see some things like Eric McClellan, the Vanderbilt transfer, who became eligible mid-season last year and didn't have a huge role. I think you're going to see him with a much bigger role.
I found it comical that there's actually a Fire Mark Few Facebook page with some 57 members. Is that just an absolute joke, or is there actually some sort of grassroots effort to fire the coach?
There's absolutely no effort to fire the coach. I mean, they're like with any coach in a prominent position who hasn't won a national championship yet. There's always going to be sniping, especially in this culture. I think you can probably fire somebody page
right
for almost every coach. No, there's with the people who count at Gonzaga and around the program, there's absolutely no substance to that at all, and it's really pretty ridiculous.
All right, great. Well, I really appreciate your time. Again, he's John Blanchette. Give him a follow on Twitter at JP Blanchette. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.